reading Surah Yusuf to have a good-looking baby as beautiful and charming as Sayyidina Yusuf is a myth. But here are some tips on how to have a child like Sayyidina Yusuf alayhi salam. But first, get your cup of coffee or tea and let's do this. Bismillah. Assalamu alaikum. A moment, please. Among the myths that have been invading the Muslim mind, especially in recent years, is the myth which implies that when a pregnant woman frequents reading Surah Yusuf, then the baby she will deliver will look as charming, pretty, beautiful, and handsome as Sayyidina Yusuf alayhi assalam. If the expected baby is a boy, and if the expected baby is a girl, then Surah Maryam should be read instead. It is needless to emphasize that this is baseless in Islam, and it should be scientifically absurd. But why Surah Yusuf? Oh yeah, it's because Sayyidina Yusuf alayhi salam was gifted with a very beautiful look outwardly. But the thing is, in addition to good looks, Sayyidina Yusuf alayhi salam possessed many other good qualities, including knowledge, piety, and patience. This means Sayyidina Yusuf alayhi salam was more beautiful inwardly than he was outwardly. And evidently, all the internal and external good qualities and traits that Sayyidina Yusuf alayhi salam possessed were also possessed by Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. This is to say, if reading Surah Yusuf will make a baby pretty because Sayyidina Yusuf alayhi salam was pretty, then why not read Surah Muhammad? For the same reason, for the child to come out like Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. As Muslims and even non-Muslims, maybe we need to remember that Allah created us and our looks. No human or any other creature creates himself. It is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who created us and our looks. He created us the way He willed based on His divine wisdom subhanahu wa ta'ala. So as a parent, don't let the good looks of your child or your baby be his only value or his only worth in life. After all, this life is too short for all that. It should be remembered that a person whose only worth or value is his outward looks is likely to be used as a commercial material. Na'udhu billah. And the Muslims' honor is above being used as a commercial material whatsoever. Does this mean that a pregnant woman shouldn't read Surah Yusuf? Well, reading Surah Yusuf for the purpose of having a good-looking baby is something, and it is something else to read the Qur'an, which includes Surah Yusuf by all means, with the hope that we and our loved ones, our children, are showered with the barakah and guidance that comes with it from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Every Muslim, more so a pregnant Muslimah, should read the Qur'an as often as possible. This is because reading the Qur'an and making constant dua and dhikr feed the baby with his spiritual and intellectual needs right inside the womb of his mother. Just as the food and drinks which a pregnant woman consumes feed her baby with his nutritional needs. But the question remains, how to have a baby like Sayyidina Yusuf alayhi salam? A pregnant woman can still read Surah Yusuf and for that matter Surah Maryam and make it either of the surahs her favorite surah if she so chooses. However, in order to have a baby, a child like Sayyidina Yusuf alayhi salam, first a man must be like Sayyidina Yaqub, the father of Sayyidina Yusuf alayhi salam. After that, he must marry a woman who is like the mother of Sayyidina Yusuf alayhi salam. After that, if and when they are blessed with a child, be it boy or girl, let them give him or give her the child, the upbringing, the tarbiyah that Sayyidina Yusuf alayhi salam received from his parents, which guided him throughout his life, even though he was separated from them when he was still a small child. Once they achieve that by the will of Allah, their child will be like Sayyidina Yusuf, at least in his manners and character, akhlaq. But he will never be as good looking as Sayyidina Yusuf, even if he happens to be naturally handsome and attractive. And also he will never be a prophet like Sayyidina Yusuf alayhi salam. This is given. In the end, Sayyidina Yusuf alayhi salam was extremely handsome, but he wasn't a womanizer. Sayyidina Yusuf alayhi salam had an extremely beautiful look, but that wasn't his only worth nor his only value. He protected his honor and didn't allow it or nor allow himself being used as a commercial material. Sayyidina Yusuf alayhi salam was handsome, who was also righteous, knowledgeable, responsible, and big-hearted. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant all Muslims righteous offsprings. May He grant us the courage we need to fine-tune our dunya for the best interest of our akhirah. Until the next moment, please, I leave you in Allah's protection. See you and see you in Jannah. Wassalamu alaikum.